Alright guys, what's going on? I've got the GoPro sitting in front of me and I'm kind of like looking through it while we do this. We're gonna put the companion cube fidget spinner together to the best of my ability to show you how to put it together. It's a little counterintuitive, but starting out, all of the parts for it are cut out and laid out right here. Over here, I've got the box components that have the slots and the tabs for the actual box that we're making, or that it's based off of. And over here are the inner retainers, the outer retainers, and like the detail pieces. And I've got the axles, the hearts, the spacers, all of the corner pieces. I got some handy little bearings right there, and I've got the zigzags, and I've got some glue ready to go because we're gonna have to do some gluing, otherwise it's gonna be a pain in the butt to put together. But starting out, we need these. We need the large retainers, not these little ones. There's a difference. And the zigzag pins. So with these pins, they're going in these slots, and they are going midway through this piece. So we're gonna put them in at an angle and pop them like such. So one side will have this little L shape on the outside corners, outside edge, and the other side should have the same kind of thing happening on the inside. We need to do this with all 4 slots. So we're gonna put 4 zigzags in this thing, drop them in at an angle, and pop them into place. Make sure they don't wiggle around. Once you get them in and we put the next piece on, nothing's gonna wiggle around and cause us problems, but we gotta get to that stage first. So we've got 4 of these, and I'm going to try and, like I said, this is counterintuitive to build. No, everything stay. I need to put the next piece on. No. All right, you know what? This is actually, I'm gonna hold it like this with my fingers. So I got the 4 outer ones. We're gonna put, let's put this piece on. Let's grab this piece because we need this piece like this. So we've got one of these outer shaped pieces going on top of that one. There we go. Now these little pieces, I can just pinch these 2 together, and now these pins won't go anywhere. And all right, so the next thing that we got to do is we're going to add one of these. It doesn't really matter which one you use. It can be, each panel is built the same way, but when we finally put them all together, the box only goes together one way. But during the assembly, none of that really matters. So now this is on this piece, and we've got kind of like a 3-layer sandwich going on here, and a pocket in there. That pocket is gonna hold our bearing. So we're just gonna pop that in there, and then with these little inner nubs poking through, that's where this guy goes. The inner retainer is held in place, lines up on those tabs, but I'm gonna put a drop of this CA fast drying stick fast super glue stuff right there on the outside little area of each one of these pins. So that way I make sure I don't put any glue near the bearing itself. And then I'm gonna put this right on top and try not to glue my fingers to this. We're gonna hold it here for a second or two, let the glue dry, kind of push it together. There we go. Nice. That's what we want. So I got a 4-layer sandwich going on of all those parts. And the only piece that's gonna come off now is this piece. But once we're all said and done, that's gonna stay right where it is. So let's grab another one. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna do the same thing. Inner big retainer, or the big retainer, 4 zigzags that go through all the way to the middle. And there's the 3rd zigzag, and we'll add this one. And There we go. No, in place. There we go. All right, I'll grab this guy again, and we'll slide this difficultly onto the top. Lots of small parts. There we go. Oh, no, get in there. No. You stay. There we go. All the way into place. These things are, I'm sorry, these were challenging and probably overly complicated in the design. All right, and now we'll grab our next actual box part and just kind of get that one on there. And we're at the point where we've got a little pocket, so in goes the bearing, and we'll grab one of those, and once again around the little outside areas right there, I'm just gonna put a drop CA glue, CA glue, CA glue, CA glue, right like that, and again with the small retainer on the inside. I'm just gonna hold it for a few seconds. Holding. I'm not gonna build all of these. I actually only have one more leftover bearing. I'm sorry. Well, maybe I have a couple more, but I don't have 6, and the cube needs all 6, so I'm not gonna glue all these in there. I'm gonna retrieve them later. All right, but as we go, you're gonna want to start assembling your cube. So get the pieces, and there we go. Just kind of snap them together like that. There. And then we see we've got part of it coming together. And you're just gonna go through one by one, all 6 sides, put the zigzags in, put the bearings in, line up the parts, and then snap them together. Hey, getting better at this. Haha. And you snap into place. There you go. And you snap into place. There you go. Cool. All right, and we're gonna drop in the next box piece. Which ones have I used so far? Have I used that one already? Yeah, I have. Okay. So let's grab this one, and we'll put one like that. We'll drop the next bearing in. And CA glue. Little dots of this, don't need much. And there's the retainer. And hold. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me grab this one, put that piece back on, put this face piece back on. No, actually, now that I think about it, well, yeah, we'll just... I'm sorry, I don't really have the best way to build this in mind. I just know that we can only really do it one way. Well, I mean, not for like the assembling of the boxes, but the layers themselves only go together one way. But, there we go. As we... Wait a minute. Oh, nope. I did that wrong. This piece goes here. Trying to remember which ones go where. Yeah, this one goes on that side. It looks like that piece of the box. I should have laid out the box pieces in kind of like a cube. Come on, snap together. There it goes. All right. So as you can see, we're gonna keep doing this with all 6 sides, and then, you know, it gets filled in with the remainders. But you can't build the entire cube. You need to leave one side off, so that way we are able to run the axles, these little guys, from the inside out. And the axle gets a tiny tiny little spacer. Tiny little spacer. It goes down, press fit that little bad boy on there, and then the little heart just kind of goes on there, and you're gonna probably want to use a drop of glue to make sure that they all stay where they belong. Then all the corners get added, and we just boop, and I would put a drop of glue right there, oh, biaxial, and go like this. I'm sorry, like, I'm not fully building this one because I don't have all the bearings to fully assemble it, and it's also a draft board, and I don't really want to build it all the way out of draft board. But as you go around, you put these assemblies, give me that. You just put these series of assemblies together, and I mean, I guess if we really wanted to make it super, well, I guess not, I don't even know, easier, maybe if we just glued the corners on in advance, you know, this would actually probably be the way to do it. Gluing these on a little bit earlier, so that way there's no risk of the assembly open. Yeah, do it like this. So build each assembly, I guess, first, including the corners. Get them attached. Yeah, no, building each one of these and then clicking all 6 of them together, or all 5 together, and then putting the axles through like this, and then do this. Get in there. And then we would put a little drop, little drop of glue, little drop of glue, right like that. Maybe a little bit on this side. Yeah. And then put the little heart on and glue it to your fingers like I just did. There we go. Yeah, nice. Glue it to myself. That seems like that's probably the better way. So this was a longer roundabout way to make that happen. But yeah, you're gonna build 6 of these. I'm sorry, I'm not good at this kind of stuff. Explaining. You're gonna build 6 of these, and it doesn't matter, like I said, it doesn't matter what you really do with these, like which ones you use, because it's a cube and it's literally only going to go together one way. I mean, you can't really, I mean, I guess you can mess it up, but once you're to a certain point, you're gonna be like, oh, well, that doesn't fit like that, so now I gotta do it a different way. But in the pictures, I have it lined up to how it kind of like folds together. But it can't be built by building the box first. It has to be built in this weird counterintuitive from the middle out way. I mean, well, actually, I might be contradicting myself again. Like I said, I'm bad at this. So here's the cube. No, yeah, it has to be built from the middle out, because getting these parts in here and then with the pins, the zigzag pins, it would be very difficult. But this is, as you can see, this is how we start putting it together. This one would go not there, not like that, not like that, like this. Yeah, this one would go like this. There we go. So we can kind of see what's happening. Cube, we're building outwards, and then there's this little piece that holds everything together inside there. And if you have enough patience, you can end up with this. I really wish I had more materials and a better setup, but like I said, I don't have all of the bearings to make another full cube, and I don't really want to fully assemble this one because it's draft board. It's just an example. But yeah. I'm just gonna say, like, good luck. Like, this wasn't the focus of the project, and while fun, it's not easy to build, and it's hard to explain how to build.